Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Odell. I want to do a quick video in wishing everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and a huge shout out to my boy T for hooking a brother up. I really wasn't expecting that, but your boy went to the post office yesterday, and um, I had a whole bunch of stuff in there, and I really wasn't expecting. And believe it or not, one of it was a Blade figure. And at first I was like, wait a minute, I know I bought one, but I had it sent back home in Chicago. And, of course, I look at to who's it from, and it's from him. He knew I never had one, so he went and grabbed me that. And there was another box, a little bit smaller, from him as well. And it was funny because as soon as I opened it up, um, there was a note in there saying, "Hope you enjoy the clothing." Ha 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 ha. It is. I guess I can say it. And I can say Dexter's name because I'm not showing anything. But it was Dexter, and with extra clothing made by Kato. So he saw my video on that, and uh, I don't know how he got it because I thought it was all sold out or whatever, but uh, he probably he probably has the biggest collection I've ever seen. People have been asking me, how did you get started into the whole collecting bid, or the whole collecting thing, and him and my brother-in-law kind of got me involved into it. So um, his collection is by far, I would have to say, the biggest that I've ever seen. We're talking garage length, maybe two garage lengths worth of stuff. I was hoping that he would sit there and do a video and just show the world what he has, but he's very private about the things that he has, and of course he's private about filming shit in his house and then exposing it to the world. But he's got a massive collection of almost everything. His wife even collects, and this is what I found really amazing. His wife collects Robert Toner dolls, and there are some. Shit, hold on. She just had. Hello. Yeah. Okay. All right. No, it hasn't started. It's like what time? It's like 10. All right. Okay. That's fucking embarrassing. All right, my bad on that. What was I saying? Yes. All right. So his wife uh collects these Robert Toner dolls, and um she has the Twilight collection going on, and she gets them painted and a little customized by Noel Cruz. Now, I don't know if too many people know who Noel Cruz is, but he's an artist where not only he can basically draw art, but he paints these dolls, and he can paint 1/6 scale heads as well. By far the best work that I've ever seen. I mean, the best work that I've ever seen. I don't think there's anybody that can kill his perfection in painting. And do not take my word for it. His website, if you go to www.ncruz.com, so basically ncruz.com, look at his work. And you can look at it, and you would probably think when you look at it, you're like, man, it looks like it's Photoshop. That he probably sat there and did something to it. I thought the same thing, but until my boy sat there and showed me when we Skyped each other and he showed me the actual doll on the camera, it was exactly what you saw on the website. Now, of course, his wife is a Twilight fan, and if you look at what he does, basically what he did. Period. I mean, he even did a I guess a Voldemort from Harry Potter. He repainted that Robert Toner doll, and I guess he did a couple of Harry Potter's figures as well. I can go, in depth, but whatever. But all I can say is just go to that website. I'll even throw it in the description and look at the work that this man does. It is fucking amazing. The only problem is it's very expensive for him to, do a paint job up like that and to customize the dolls. But she has a massive collection to the point where I think he had a Bella and an Edward doll, and I guess it was supposed to represent the when they were getting married or whatever. I saw it on his website. Fucking amazing. If you look at that and then you look at like the photo stills from the movie, it's dead on. And I think I think she got that. She won that off of eBay. The only thing is, I think he sold both of them for 4Gs, but they rolling like that, so that ain't shit to them. But his work is just amazing, and so when people ask, how did I get into the whole collecting thing? I've been collecting for I've been collecting since I was a kid. Believe it or not, for some reason, I still have the Millennium Falcon that came out when Star Wars came out. Don't ask how of a miracle that happened, and that was a secret, but I guess I'll put it out there. I believe it or not, I still have the box and everything in the attic. Of course, I took it out, I opened it, I played with it and everything. I mean, who would know in their right mind as a kid, don't open the box, keep everything in there and just hold on to it until you're 35 years old? Nobody knows any of that. Is it worth anything? I don't know, but I still have it, as well as the X-Wing fighter, and a lot of Jordan stuff. Like I said before, I've collected, but the Hot Toys and getting into the whole customizing thing was basically based upon him when he started showing me and introducing me to what Hot Toys was, and I kind of got addicted to it right away, just like everybody else did. So again, with that, huge shout out to my boys sitting there doing that. This Dexter figure, but of course, how the fuck can you do a review on it when fucking YouTube trips about it? But anyway, yeah, let's start off 2012 right. I just want, honestly, 2012 to go right. I want this whole recession to end. At least I thought we were in a recession, because it seems a whole bunch of people, have been trampling and running over people and locking their kids in the car while they go in the store to go purchase some the Jordan 11. Don't get it twisted. I do have Jordans, but I've never trampled over anybody. I've never, pushed somebody out of the way and knocked them down to get a pair of Jordans. And I just heard about it, and I was reading about it in the Yahoo News, and then I saw a lot of people posting pictures up on Facebook with the line that they had of, and I hate to say it, but it's my people, and when I say my people, I'm talking about African Americans. um, you know, that they were all standing in line to get this shoe, and the majority of were kids and all. And I was just sitting here and I was just thinking like, that's pretty sad. How come we can't get a line of folks like that to vote? How come we can't get a line of folks like that, or especially with all these kids? How come we can't sit there and get a line of these kids, um, lining up to get inside of a library, to get a book, or let alone a nice little line going to church? Instead, they go on bananas and standing outside in the line for a pair of shoes that you're going to put on your stinky ass feet, and then walk outside, and then boom, they're done. I mean, it's just like buying a brand new car. Once you take it off the lot, that's it, But the value in a shoe goes down more than a car, because as soon as you step your foot on the ground, especially some of them now will sit there and want to wear the shoes and it's snowing outside. I mean, way back in the day in the 90s, folks were getting shot over these shoes, and now they're sitting here saying, here it is, 2011 going on 2012, and you got to fear the same thing now, because they were also sitting there saying in the news that, you sit here and you buy these fucking Jordans, you go down the street wearing them, if somebody sits there and sees them, they're going to want to take them off your shoes. And it's kind of sad. It really is, because here's the funny thing about it. Being here in Korea, you can go get the bootleg ones down the street for like 40 bucks. 40 bucks, and they do not look any different from the ones that they're sitting there selling at Foot Locker. And I'm an expert when it comes down to Jordans, and when I looked at the bootleg ones, I looked like hard to try to sit there and see if I can find a difference. The only difference is when you put them on your feet, the way that they feel compared to the real ones. That's about it. But that's a whole different story. Basic point is 2012. Let's try and make this a little bit better. Bin Laden is fucking gone and dead, thank God. All my brothers and sisters, active duty, guard, reserves are out of Iraq, thank God. Even though we're now in Afghanistan, let's just pray for a better year, less wars, less killing. Hopefully this situation over here, even though I'll be long and gone, let's just hope that one day fucking Korea can unite as one and not have this North and South shit. Now that who knows what the sun is going to do, but let's hope for better days here. And last but not least, Hot Toys. And I'm gonna look out for my people out there who collect them as well. Let's take a look at these prices that you're sitting here fucking charging. And then you're sitting here and you're paying $200 for a figure, and then next thing you know, you open it up and the fucking arm pops off or the leg pops off. So let's take a look at what you're putting out, okay? How much you want to sit there and charge it, and then it's just simple. Look over your shit. Have better quality control over your shit, so that when you're putting these products out, it's up to the customers. It's basically satisfaction. That's what you want. And different shit. I mean, for real. Let us seriously do some different stuff. No more re-putting out something when it's just painted differently. No more of that. No more of characters in a movie that only played a 2-second role. There's a massive amount of characters that we can sit there and that we can do. And I'm not even going to go in depth as far as what they can do. But there are a lot of movies out that a lot of people would like to see figures from. So be creative is all I ask for Hot Toys. Is be creative. Be creative like these customizers are. Granted, the fact you'll have individuals that don't want to pay that much money for a customized figure, you know, so therefore do them that wish and be a little bit more creative. Come out with the Pee Wee Hermans. Come out with the Willy Wonkas. You know, do whatever you need to do to get whatever license you need to get to sit there and get it and put these things out and put it at a reasonable price for everybody. And I guarantee you, you will go, well, they'll continue to go sky high, whatever, but you will have more customers that are satisfied with the Hot Toys and they won't have any complaints. I talked too much. I got company on the way. So everybody, Merry Christmas. It is 10:14 here. It's probably early morning over there stateside and you're opening up the gifts. So yeah, look out for your boy. Next year, I won't do a video until next year. So 2012, we're going to start this shit out right. Peace.